or I rebuke that would be better understood, and a life like Sonia Massey's would not have been taken. So today, as I read before you, I would like to read a prayer for each of you. It says, 1 Timothy 2, 1 through 4, first of all, we should pray for leaders. We should ask that their needs are met. We should offer prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving. In that day, they spoke of kings, but in this day, I speak of mayors and city council people, so that those who are in high positions would lead a peaceful and quiet life, and we would benefit from it. Let us pray. Oftentimes, Lord, as we come to pray in these quarters, we pray for ourselves, and we ask that the people who govern would govern in such a way that we might lead a peaceful and quiet life. But truthfully, God, you include them in the prayer as well. How can those who govern effectively without their needs being met? So today, God, I pray for the mayor of this city and all of those who lead with him and every member of this council and all who carry and wear a badge and protect us, that we would uplift their needs, that everything that they would have need of would be met. Lord, this is the supplication that we ask for, not that they would serve without the privilege of reaping a harvest from their service, but Lord, that they would serve and be benefactors of the same service that they render unto us. We pray for their prayers to be answered, for Chairman Smiley to be heard as he intercedes for his own family. After having experienced turmoil after turmoil, we ask that you would heal his heart, as well as those who sit to his left and his right and meet every need. We intercede for them, God, because as they govern, they have concerns. They have children, they have spouses, they have parents. Lord, they have concerns. And we ask that you would meet those needs by way of our collective intercession as we stand in the gap for them. And finally, in the forepart of the prayer, after supplication, prayer, and intercessions are made, you said there should be thanksgiving. So today we thankfully tell you thank you for selecting a mayor and a council that has worked together cohesively. They are finding their way in unity. They are bonding together to do the best for our city. I pray in the matchless and marvelous name of Jesus the Christ, and I respect the faith of all who are gathered in his name. Amen.
Dr. Warren.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Councilwoman White, you are recognized.
Thank you, Chairman. Greetings, everyone. Be it hereby known that Dr. Keith Norman, in recognition of a life exemplary qualities, outstanding service of the city, meritorious involvement in humanitarian affairs, and demonstrated concern for governmental process, has been appointed Chaplain of the Day of the Memphis City Council and is hereby entitled to all of the honors, rights, privileges, and prerogatives appertaining to the office and to the display of this certificate, given under this seal the 6th day of August, 2024, signed by our chairman and myself, Councilwoman Janika White. Dr. Norman, we appreciate your leadership. We appreciate you being a man of God. And we just appreciate how you just have been used in the kingdom and how that has just permeated throughout our city. And You probably cannot look in this audience or up here amongst our council people and probably not know how you've affected at least with a touch. Thank you for being one of our city's mediators. And just a person who just really, really, really does contribute so much to us. Your legacy is it's unprecedented, and we're so grateful for you. Bless you. Oh.
All right, Madam Comptroller, you know what to do.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Roll call. Council members Canali. Here. Carlisle. Present. Cooper Sutton.
Present.
Easter Thomas. Present. Ford. Green. Logan.
Present.
Spinoza. Swearingen Washington.
Present.
Walker. Present. Warren.
Present.
White. Chairman Smiley.
I'm here.
Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. I believe Vice Chairman Canali has read the meeting minutes from our previous meeting, the July 23rd. Vice Chairman Canali.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I reviewed the minutes of the July 23rd, 2024 meeting, find them to be in order, and move for their adoption.
It's been moved by Vice Chairman Canali, seconded by Councilman Carlisle. Madam Comptroller, you should prepare the screens for a vote. Council members, please cast your vote.
Canali, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Chairman Smiley, yes.
All right, this item is approved. All right. Welcome to the August 6, 2024 regular meeting of the Memphis City Council. Meetings of the council shall be conducted in an orderly manner to ensure the public has the full opportunity to be heard, and the deliberate process of this council is retained at all times. The Sergeant at Arms has meeting agendas up front, as well as comment request cards for the members of the public wishing to be heard on a specific item. All those wishing to speak on an item must turn in their comment card to the Sergeant at Arms. Cedric, wave your hand so the folks get know. All right. Before the item is called. If you are not here to speak on a specific item, you can note your request to give general comment at the end of the meeting as chair. I will only recognize citizens of the city of Memphis. They are properly registered to speak by submitting a completed comment request card to the Sergeant at Arms. Members of the audience and persons addressing the council will not be permitted to engage in gossip, make defamatory, personal, slanderous, or profane comments, or use abusive or vulgar language. The chairperson of the council may maintain order by giving any person who are in violation of the stated rules of decorum a warning to cease any violative conduct, in order to leave the council chambers, or by giving an order for security personnel to remove any disruptive person in council chambers who refuses to leave voluntarily. These rules are posted on the doors as you enter the chamber and as you pick up the comment cards. Items 5 and 6 will be held until September 24th. Items 10 and 11 will be held until September the 10th. Item 13 will be held until August 20th. And item 25 will be held until October the 15th. So I'm gonna take a point of personal privilege to share some comments. As many of you know, I've been dealing with some personal issues. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all took time to text me, to call me, to send encouraging words, prayers. You sent stuff to my house, to my mom, to even my uncle in Chicago, my family in Mississippi. You know, for many of you don't know, this has been the most difficult 45 days of my life. In the span of 45 days, my father checked into the ICU. A week later, his sister who called to check on him had a stroke, and she passed away. His brother who called and checked on him when he went to the hospital, he passed away. And during the same time, my father was sent home on hospice. But, you know, despite how difficult the times were, y'all held it down. Y'all. So I love y'all.
We love you.
Like, people in the community, y'all reached out, directors, the mayor, like everyone, y'all wrapped. Y'all truly wrapped your arms around me, so I appreciate it. So I love y'all.
We love you.
Love you.
Love you too.
With that being said, I would like to take a moment of silence for the fallen MPD officer. It is with profound sadness that we mourn the loss of Officer Demetrius Johnson of the North Main Station, a dedicated and beloved member of the MPD family. In the early morning hours of August 2nd, 2024, Officer Bobby Fields, okay. I got it. Finish.
In the early morning hours of August 2nd, 2024, Officer Bobby Fields and Officer Johnson were involved in a tragic car crash while on duty. Officer Fields remains hospitalized in very serious condition. Our hearts are heavy today as we lean on each other for support and pray without ceasing for our officers, their families, and everyone impacted by this tragedy. If we could, take a moment of silence and everyone keep these two officers and their families and all of the MPD family in your prayers.
As always, I told you they got my back. All right, so, Madam Comptroller, please call item number 1.
Did we announce the holds and? Item number 1 is a resolution approving an honorary street name change on Horn Lake Road from Shelby Drive to 3rd Street for Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover, District 6, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by Council Member Ford, Senior.
Councilman Ford, you are recognized. Well, this item was moved by Councilman Ford, electronically, seconded by Councilwoman Green. Councilman Ford, you're recognized.
I got my colleagues here I get out a little breath when I speak, so I'm gonna let them do the resolution for me. But this young lady is very deserving. I ain't gonna tell our age, but we go way, way back. You know, but I just do want to say, she come from Jackson State. You know, and then she went to Tennessee State. So anybody know, those were two rivals. But the good thing about this lady, when she came to Tennessee State, she just didn't come to become the president. She brought a gift to Tennessee State. I just want everybody to know that. She just didn't take the job and bring nothing. She brought quite a bit. And that's why I love her so much, and I think she's so deserving for this. Her, and I got to say about her family, too. They're a great family. I'm going to let them do the rest. Come on, you start.
Yeah.
whereas when worthy circumstances arise, the Memphis City Council has seen fit to name certain public roads to honor citizens who have served the city of Memphis, and Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover is undoubtedly such an individual. And whereas at a young age, Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover attended freedom marches with her father, the late Henry Baskin Sr., and often accompanied him to civil rights meetings, serving as his recording secretary. She was active in the youth movement of the Memphis National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And whereas Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover is a proud graduate of Jeter High School, received her Bachelor of Science degree with honors from Tennessee State University, a master's degree in business administration from Clark Atlanta University, a doctorate in business from George Washington University, and completed her law degree at Georgetown University, and
whereas Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover is a certified public accountant and attorney and of 2 African American women to hold the PhD, CPA, JD combination in this country. Her past employment also includes high-level positions in the corporate sector, as she is among the few women to rise to the heights to serve on corporate boards of publicly traded corporations. Dr. Glenda Baskins Glover currently serves as a board member of Pinnacle Financial Partners. And whereas Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover is President Emeritus of Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee, having served as president of the university from January 1, 2013 through June 30, 2024, under her leadership at TSU being the first female president. The university experienced a significant increase in enrollment, alumni fundraising, research dollars, and academic offerings. Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover worked tirelessly to ensure that students receive funds to attend college, especially students from the Memphis area, securing large donations from corporate partners and often contributing her own personal funds to make sure that students remained in school.
And whereas a prominent trailblazer, Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover's passion and energy for public service is immaculate. In 2022, President Joe Biden appointed her to serve as vice chair of the president's as the immediate past international Board of Advisors on historically Black colleges and universities. Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover serves as the immediate past international president, chief executive officer, and chairwoman of the board of directors of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Do you want to read the last one? Mm-hmm. Because this is yours. Right here, now this will be your part. Yeah.
Now therefore be it resolved by the Memphis City Council that Honorary Road between Shelby Drive and 3rd Street be declared Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover Street in honor of the numerous accomplishments on behalf of the city of Memphis. Be it further resolved that the city engineer is requested to affix a suitable sign in designating this public road, adopted August 6, Councilman Edmund Ford, District 6. I just got to say one more thing. If anybody went to Tennessee State and is in the alumni, she believed in no kids being sent back home. I'm part of the alumni, and I got a lot of phone calls. Asking for the money, but she never sent none of the children back home because they needed to be there. And we made it happen, didn't we? We made it happen. So I move this adoption.
Thank you to the mayor, to Chairman Smiley, Councilman Ford, other members of the Memphis City Council, and all who are making this happen. Thank you, Councilman Ford. Thank you, City of Memphis. I am humbled to be recognized for such an honor in my hometown. The Bible talks about honor in your hometown. It talks about honor among your kin, your own friends. So this honor in my hometown of Memphis, this is so exceptional, and I am so grateful. My family will stand, and will you just raise your hand, my family members? Thank you. Anybody here who's attended TSU, will you just raise your hand or stand if you're already standing? Thank you. And the members of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Thank you. And the Link sisters, will you raise your hand? Thank you. I grew up in Memphis. I went to Weaver Elementary School on Weaver Road in South Memphis. I went to Jeter High School on Shelby Drive in South Memphis. I attended Tennessee State University and then became president of Tennessee State University. I lived in Nashville, but Memphis has always lived in me. This is a full circle moment for me. I've never truly left Memphis, always in my heart. It's such a sense of pride when I can tell the legislators and members of the Tennessee General Assembly that I proudly call Memphis home. And it's even more special today because I don't know of many streets in Memphis where there's a father who has an honorary name, and then the daughter has an honorary name. My father had an honorary street named after him about 7 years ago. So I really appreciate how special this means to all of us in my family. So when I started my term as president of Tennessee State University, my theme was roots and wings. Roots for preparation and wings to soar. Thank you, City of Memphis, for giving me my roots and wings. Thank you for this honor.
Madam Comptroller, did we show this one pass by acclamation? Okay. Madam Comptroller, could you please call item number 2? Number 2.
Item number 2 is a resolution recognizing the academic achievements, leadership merits, and community service of Haley Litzy. This resolution is sponsored by Councilwoman Swearingen Washington.
Can I get a motion?
I'm doing it.
All right. Moved by Warren, seconded by Councilwoman Walker. Councilwoman Swearingen Washington, you're recognized.
It is such an honor and a privilege to be able to recognize young people who are doing strong community work in our greater Memphis area. I speak of none other than Haley Litzy. Litzy has been working with a lot of young people, helping young ladies with their self-esteem. She has been offering her services and giving food to people who need support under the leadership of her father and pastor, her beautiful mother. Their church has been doing tremendous work in the Orange Mound community, and it is our privilege to be able to honor you. We're so proud of the work that you're doing, and you are a model for young people in our city. Whereas, on occasion, the Memphis City Council has seen fit to recognize individuals who have demonstrated exceptional dedication to academic excellence, community service, and leadership. And Haley Litzy, she's worthy of recognition. She is a rising senior at Hutchinson School for Girls. She has been awarded the prestigious Hutchinson School for Girls Service Scholarship, recognizing her outstanding contributions to her community and commitment to fostering positive change. Haley Litzy maintains an impressive academic record, a GPA of above 4.0, and earning recognition. Let's give that a hand. And as an honor student, a testament to her steadfast commitment to academic excellence, whereas Haley Litzy's commitment to fostering equity and inclusion is evidenced by her election as president of the Equity and Inclusion Council at Hutchinson School for Girls, where she tirelessly works to promote a more inclusive and equitable environment for all students, whereas Haley Litzy's passion for empowering young girls is exemplified by her founding of Her Image, an organization dedicated to promoting self-esteem, positive body image, and high expectations among girls. Whereas Haley Litzy has been selected to represent Hutchinson School for Girls at Tennessee Girls State, further highlighting her leadership potential and dedication to civic engagement. Her academic excellence and passion for medicine have earned her invitations to prestigious pre-college programs at renowned institutions such as Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, and Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where she continues to pursue her dream of becoming a doctor. Whereas Haley Litzy's determination, leadership, and commitment to service makes her a true bridge builder, bridging gaps and inspiring others to strive for excellence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Memphis City Council does hereby recognize Haley Litzy for her outstanding achievements, her leadership, her dedication to serving others. Let us join in celebrating her and her commitment to excellence, service, and leadership in Memphis and Shelby County, adopted August 6, 2024, Janice Swearingen, Washington, Memphis City Council, District 4, where we always get more. God bless you. We're so proud of you. You are definitely a role model, and we hope that when you finish being a doctor, that you will come back and serve in the greater Memphis community. Would you like to say something?
Good afternoon. I'm very thankful to be here today. Currently, my community service efforts focus on cultivating a healthy self-esteem within young women in our Memphis community. Going into my senior year this fall, I'm continuing this work through a current school project that I'm working on, and I'm very thankful for all of you and your continuous support. Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's get a picture. Come on, Mom. Let's get on a picture.
Mama, you gotta hop in the photo. When you go off and get all that good education, just make sure you bring that talent back to the city of Memphis. You know, we appreciate talent here, and we want to do what we can to support you. Madam Comptroller, call item number 3 as Councilwoman Logan gets ready to make her way.
Item number 3 is a resolution recognizing Tavita L. Williams Dumas for her exceptional contributions to the Whitehaven community and the entire city of Memphis through the art of dance. This resolution is sponsored by Council Member Walker.
So thank you. Can I get a motion? Moved by Warren, seconded by Spinoza. Councilwoman Walker, you are recognized. There you go. You are recognized.
Mr. Chair, so you've heard of Alan Ailey, you've heard of Debbie Allen. Have you heard of Miss Dumas? But today, in these times, we can't have too many people dedicating their lives to the development of our young people. And on behalf of the Whitehaven community, and we have Ms. Hazel here, the mayor of Whitehaven, we really do appreciate you. She's been doing this work in the performing arts for 40 plus years, you all. And she has hung her shingle in Whitehaven for the last 25 years. She is, I want to get this right, Tavita L. Dumas. Tavita L. Williams Dumas, but I'm just going to say Miss Dumas today. So I have a background in pageantry. Most people don't know that when I was younger, and so I know a lot about what you do. And it takes a special gift to work with our young people for as long as you have. And to be in Whitehaven, in District 3, there are a lot of other places you could be. You could have left and been other places, but you have stuck and stayed in Whitehaven for 25 years, and I think that right there deserves a round of applause. The Memphis City Council resolution. Whereas the Memphis City Council recognizes those who have dedicated their lives in making their communities better. And Levita L. Williams Dumas has done just that. She stands as a beacon of such commitment as whereas, as a cherished native of Memphis, Ms. Dumas has dedicated over 4 decades, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 decades to the art of dance, founding the T.L. Williams Academy of Dance, LLC, and River City Dance Company in the heart of Whitehaven on the world-famous Elvis Presley Boulevard. Yes. Now celebrating 25 years, it's your 25th anniversary, and we're celebrating you as a cornerstone of our community with your gifted spirit and artistic excellence. And whereas possessing an illustrious academic background, Ms. Dumas has obtained a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance Performance from Southern Methodist University, a Master of Science in Education from the University of Tennessee, at Martin, an Education Specialist degree from Walden University, and has enriched her teaching credentials through the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. And whereas her artistic journey commenced with esteemed institutions such as Memphis Children's Theater, Ballet Memphis, and the River City Ballet Company. Ms. Dumas has garnered numerous accolades, including the Distinguished Freedom Awards Choreographer and Middle Honors from Dance Education America, and Whereas her dedication to the community is reflected in her extensive work in choreography, debutante coalitions, and pageants. See, I mentioned that pageantry. Ms. Dumas, co-founding the Showstoppers annual spring concert at Roselle CAPA Kappa Elementary School, and selflessly providing scholarships to young education organizations, to young dancers, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to nurturing the next generation of artists. And whereas Ms. Dumas is a distinguished member of numerous organizations, including Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Dance Educators of America, and the National Dance Education Organization. Her active involvement and leadership have significantly enhanced our communities and our city's cultural landscape. Whereas her fervor for dance and education, Ms. Dumas has profoundly enriched the lives of her students, instilling in them a lifelong appreciation for the arts and providing them with unforgettable experiences. And whereas her service has reached countless students, serving as an unforgettable role model and beacon of inspiration to many. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Memphis City Council wholeheartedly honors and celebrates Tavita L. Williams Dumas for her remarkable contributions to the Whitehaven community, District 3, and the city of Memphis. Her unwavering commitment to the arts, her students, and her community reflects her true essence of service and dedication at its highest level. Be it further resolved that this resolution be presented to Tavita L. Williams Dumas as a heartfelt token of our deepest appreciation and admiration for her inspiring legacy and invaluable contributions. Adopted Tuesday, August 6, 2024, signed yours truly, Pearl Eva Walker, Councilwoman, J.B. Smiley, Chair. Congratulations, and thank you again for choosing Whitehaven.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman Walker. With respect to our chairman, our mayor, and all of the councilmen, I thank you so much. I absolutely love what I do. I'm also a dance educator at Roselle Performing Arts Elementary School. This starts year 30. I have not left one day to say I had a bad day. I see a former dancer here. So I was there 11/17/94, and I'm still trucking. Whitehaven is my home. My elementary school was Rains Haven, then to Haven View, then to Whitehaven, respect to Haven. I love what I do, but I do wholeheartedly believe in arts and academic integration. That helps to teach the child and well-round them. My principal is here, and my parents are here, and my family, and a few dancers, my best friends, and I just love what I do. And if I can do anything of my dancers, we are here for you and here for the city to let New York know Memphis is on the map.
Hey.
Thank you.
So, before you go, did you say one of our staff used to dance for you?
Miss Kim, that was one of my babies at Roselle.
What, so, hold up.
Ashley Hayes, that was one of my dance babies.
Hold up. So, we need to hear stories. Not today. Were you there when Carl Johnson Jr. was there?
Yes, and Carl Johnson Sr., we call him Daddy Johnson. Talk to me about you. So I know you from afar.
I don't dance now. All right, just to be clear. Councilwoman White has some coming.
And she danced with my dancers. She performed at one of the banquets.
Now, Councilwoman White is not dancing.
She did dance. No, seriously.
You know, when I hosted the Barristers Ball, don't you remember? I went to her dance studio, and instead of doing a traditional entrance, I danced in with the students.
It was a Harlem Nights kind of thing. And she had her flappers dress on, and she danced. and very well.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dumas, for all that you do. I'll circulate the video. I'm not ashamed of it at all.
Natalie was like, but thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much. Come on in, come on. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you again. Thank you again. Make sure you keep your talents in the city of Memphis. Madam Comptroller, please call item number 4. I know Councilwoman Logan is eager as she attempted to get up and hijack Councilwoman Walker's spot.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 4 is a resolution recognizing and honoring Steve Schuler for his years of service with the city of Memphis. This resolution is...
Before she says anything, I know, well, first of all, can we get a motion in a second? Can you move it real quick?
Yes, please.
Moved by Logan, seconded by Warren. Mr. Schuler, I think it's a general consensus among this body that you are amazing. You are the secret weapon to the city of Memphis. Yeah. And we are all deeply saddened that you're leaving us. And, you know, just want to make an earnest plea for you to stay for at least 3 more years. Every turn out. But seriously, thank you. Thank you. You've been amazing. Amazing. Councilwoman Logan.
Thank you, Chair. Colleagues, as you know, as Chairman just expressed, Steve retired, and when we heard the news, it was the exact same response from everyone: shock, hurt, disillusionment. But nevertheless, then you come back to really contemplating on your service and thinking about your profound impact. And there was no way that I was going, that we were going to allow you to leave without expressing that. We want to give you your flowers and let you know how much of an impact and how much you have changed the shape of our communities and the state of our communities by your responsiveness and your hard work and dedication and your commitment. And so we appreciate that. It is really unbelievable how much you did. And I'm yet to really unpack it all. So even though you are not here, you're always here. And we thank you for your service. So I would like to read this into the record. Whereas on occasion, the Memphis City Council has seen fit to recognize individuals who enrich the community and have demonstrated unwavering dedication, commitment, and service. And Mr. Steve Schuler is one certainly worthy of recognizing. And whereas Mr. Steve Schuler has dedicated over 4 decades of exemplary service to the city of Memphis and Shelby County, showcasing an unwavering commitment to public affairs, community relations, and citizen advocacy. And whereas since January 2024, Mr. Schuler has served as a special assistant to the mayor's office under Mayor Paul A. Young, where he has diligently investigated citizen complaints and acted as a liaison with neighborhood associations. From April 2018 to December 2023, he held the same role under Mayor Jim Strickland, continuing his critical work in addressing citizen concerns and fostering strong community relationships. And whereas during his tenure from September 2010 to April 2018 as a public affairs officer in Shelby County Mayor's Office under Mayor Mark Luttrell, Mr. Schuler was responsible for communications, media relations, and the management of the Mayor's Action Center, enhancing the county's responsiveness to public inquiries and emergency preparedness. From August 1985 to January 1992, he directed the Mayor's Action Center in the city of Memphis Mayor's office under Mayor Richard C. Hackett, effectively investigating citizens' complaints and serving as a vital liaison with community organizations and
whereas Mr. Schuler's dedication to community service is evident through his extensive volunteer work, including serving as the director of reserve responders for the Memphis and Shelby County Emergency Management, including the agency from 1985 to 2018, and his membership on numerous advisory boards and receipt of multiple awards recognizing his service and leadership, including the Memphis Magazine Who's Who Government Leader, the Distinguished Sales Award from the Sales and Marketing Executives of Memphis, and the Bobby Donovan Public Servant Award from the Downtown Memphis Rotary Club. And whereas in recognition of his ongoing contributions, Mr. Schuler has received numerous accolades, including the First Responder Award from the Tennessee Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management in 2014, the Richard S. Boris Outstanding Public Service Award from the Valentine Evergreen Community Association in 2019, the Golden Community Service Reward from Lemoyne-Owen College in 2020, the City of Memphis Mayor's Luminary Community Service Award in 2022, the Outstanding Citizenship Annual Award from the Memphis radio station WLOK in 2023, and his appointment to the Dean's Advisory Board of the School of Public Health at the University of Memphis in 2023.
Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Memphis City Council, hereby proclaim this day as Steve Schuler Day in the city of Memphis. We recognize and honor him for his extraordinary service, dedication, and significant contributions to the city of Memphis and Shelby County. His unwavering commitment to the public service has made a lasting impact on our community, and we extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation for his many years of outstanding service. Adopted August 6, 2024, Rhonda Logan, Memphis City Council, District 1. And I so move. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. And before you have words, Councilwoman Walker wanted to say something as well.
Thank you, Councilwoman Logan. So I'm the president of the Whitehaven PJA, and I came on board almost 2 years ago. And they were still doing the meetings online due to COVID. And at some point, a few months into that, we just kept having these technical issues. And Steve said, you know what? We can meet in person now. So we started meeting in person, and I've learned so much from you and about how the city operates as it relates to the services and code enforcement and all of that, and just information that I can apply to my work here on the council. And I told Anise that it was going to take 3 people to replace you, and I believe that. But thank you so much for your contribution to the city. We love you, and best wishes on your next chapter. Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say that I was a recipient of your excellent customer service when you worked for the hospital. And now to be able to work with you with the city of Memphis, you are just a model for giving constituents immediate feedback. Excellent customer service, legendary customer service. And I am truly gonna miss you. I wish you well, and you can always come back home. It's like the Wizard of Oz. You can always come on back home. But good luck to your endeavors. God bless you.
Well, thank you very much, council members, for the chance to be with you today. And to Councilman Logan, I'm going to certainly miss you up in the Raleigh area and all of you all, Cherokee Heights, Whitehaven, all of the places that we've worked together. You know, in government, it comes down to one thing. It's not doing things for people, but with them. And you all have a wonderful group of elected officials that are doing just that. It's been my honor and a privilege to work alongside of you. So thank you very much for this honor.
So, Mr. Schuler, don't go anywhere. The entire council is going to come down and take a photo. When I tell you we appreciate you, you make our job. It's not easy, but you make it alleviate a lot from us. So, literally, man, we appreciate you and wish you much success. So, for those listening online, we're going to take a brief moment to join Mr. Schuler.
While we're getting ready for this picture, I just want to share with everyone, when I got the email that Steve Schuler was retiring, I was with my daughter at the salon. I said, "Oh my God!" She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Steve Schuler is retiring."
Everybody looks sad.
1, 2, 3.
At least we have a doctor in the house. Yes. And a mortician if it goes.
So I would like to know, for those who are listening online, if council members are quieting down. Council members, there's a meeting going on. All right, so brief announcement, items number 5 and 6 was previously mentioned to be held until September 24th. Items 5 and 6 will now be held until October 1st. The first meeting in October.
Double check it right now. Yeah.
Please double check mine.
Everybody just take a beat. Everyone take a beat.
Is October 1st?
Yeah, it's October 1st.
All right. Thank you. So items 5 and 6 will be held until October 1st.
We're going to be on fall break.
Madam Comptroller, please call item number 7.
Item number 7 is a resolution pursuant to Chapter 9.6 of the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, approving a planned development at the subject property located at 2606 Appling Road. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is PD 24-06.
Councilman Canale, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The committee recommended approval on this item. There are some additional conditions that Mr. Brett Ragsdale is going to announce. But with that, I'll move it to the floor.
All right, I'm not back, just handle it.
Thank you, Councilman Canale. We did have at the committee 2 weeks ago, we had Councilwoman Logan ask for some additional uses to be restricted on this PD. And so we have worked with the applicant and I've spoken with Councilwoman Logan. And so I just want to read those into the record just to be sure we're clear. So we had a list of uses that are restricted, and one was item G, and originally it was listed as shops oriented to adults only. It had some other verbiage. So what we've done is we've changed that to list what is in the UDC, which is adult-oriented establishment. So it reflects what the UDC is. And then on item O, we had vehicle sales or repair, and we've added the term service to that. So vehicle sales, service, or repair, and that essentially will eliminate used tire shops. And then the additional list of restricted uses that came from the Highway 64 PD that Councilwoman Logan referenced are liquor stores, smoke shop or vapor shop, payday loans, title loans, and flexible loan plan establishments, dollar stores, and cell phone stores. And we've spoken with the applicant, and they are okay with those amendments as well.
Thank you, Mr. Ragsdale. Colleagues, any questions on these amendments? All right, seeing no members in the queue, you've already got it. Thank you, Madam Comptroller.
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Please show Councilmember Ford as voting yes. Councilmember Green as voting yes. Councilmember Carlisle? Yes. As voting yes. He is not in the room.
That item passes. Please call item number 8.
Item number 8 is a resolution approving the closure of an east-west portion of First Avenue west of Shady Grove Road. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is SAC 24-01.
Councilman Ford Sr.
Committee met, recommend approval, not so move.
Item was moved by Ford, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Or raise your hands. Show Councilmember Green is voting yes. Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Warren, yes.
That item passes. Please call item number 9.
Item number 9 is a resolution approving the closure of a north-south portion of Shady Grove Road, north of Briarcrest Avenue, located at 909 Shady Grove Road. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is SAC 24-02.
Councilman Ford Sr.
Committee met, recommend approval, not so move.
The item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Carlisle, please show Councilmember Carlisle is voting yes. Councilmember Logan is voting yes. Councilmember Green is voting yes. Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 12.
Item number 12 is a resolution pursuant to Chapter 9.6 of the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, approving a special use permit at the subject property located at 3487 Poplar Avenue. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is SUP 24-08.
Councilman Ford Sr.
Recommends approval, not so move.
Item was moved by Ford, seconded by Carlisle. Councilman Carlisle, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I apologize that I missed the committee, so we'll go super quick. I noticed that Land Use Control Board shut off the curb cut closest to the intersection on Poplar, one of them, which is normal. You're seeing that more and more. So that one, and then what's the size of the convenience store going to be?
It's the exact same size. It's going to be the same footprint. That's
Okay.
the purpose of the
I have no issue with this gas station. It's a major intersection. The tank's already in the ground. I actually happened to be driving down the street the day that the smoke started billowing. And I know it's a high revenue generator for the client. My biggest thing is that we do have an opportunity to kind of clean the site up a little bit. And the only other thing that I'll say is that if you would ask the operators to enforce their property rights and clean up campaign signs that people illegally place there on the corner. It is crazy what happens at an intersection. But other than that, I wish you the best. Can't wait for it to be open. That's actually one of the places that I like to stop because it's just very convenient. But with that, as long as those closer curb cuts are closed, that's my big thing. And then lastly, just making sure, and I'm not going to enforce on you, but well lit, well landscaped. There really is just a really great opportunity with what Bob Loeb is doing in the development behind you, with what the apartment owners are doing across the street, with what Fenard is doing. So we want this to. I mean, it's a gas station, right? We're not building the Taj Mahal, but it would be of the best interest of the city and those residents around that for that to be a really nice exterior product. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Cindy Reeves, SR Consulting, 5909 Shelby Oaks Drive, Suite 200. I will let you know that Majors Management is now going to be managing, they're going to be the owner and the operator of the new facility, and you'll be very, very happy with the new renderings.
Yeah,
we've
just been so fortunate to have recently have some really great operators hit the city, and you can see it in their offerings inside the convenience stores, how they're building facilities. It's actually, I mean, for what is a gas station at the end of the day, like we've had some really good operators. So I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward to it. Truly, thank you, Chair.
Yes, sir. Colleagues, Councilman Spinoza and Councilman Walker made some conditions that Mr. Ragsdale is going to announce, and I'm coming to you, Dr. Warren.
Yes, thank you, Councilman Canale. So the two conditions that we've added, so we originally had 2 EV charging stations, and we increased that to 3. That was what was discussed at the committee 2 weeks ago. And then we've added a condition to require solar panels be installed on the roof. I know that there was discussion about the temporary kiosk in operation, which we've agreed to, and I think we didn't add that as a condition. It's just that we would work with the applicant if they come to us to operate a temporary kiosk. Then we're happy to do that and allow that. It's really something that's temporary and not really necessary as a condition of the approval. We could add that, but.
Cool. No, I appreciate that. I'm going to make a comment.
Yes, sir.
Chair. Yeah, it's on the record, and everybody agreed to that, so I'm okay with that. And we also talked about security and safety, so I appreciate the comments. I'm good with that.
Councilman Warren, you good?
Yes. I just was confirming that we still have the solar panels, and I am so psyched. This is a very good start. Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Walker, you good?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you as well. I'm good.
Okay. Seeing no other members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Switch.
Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call the consent agenda.
That will take us to item number 14. It is up for second reading. Ordinance number 5913 is sponsored by Chairman Smiley. Item number 15 is a zoning ordinance amending ordinance number 5367 of the Code of Ordinances, City of Memphis, Tennessee, adopted on August 10th, 2010 as amended, known as the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, to authorize a zoning use district reclassification for land located at 1351 Williams Avenue by taking the land out of the employment use district and including it in the heavy industrial use district. Up for first reading, this ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development, The case number is Z24-04. The ordinance number is 5914. Item number 16 is a zoning ordinance, amending ordinance number 5367 of the Code of Ordinances, City of Memphis, Tennessee, adopted on August 10th, 2010 as amended, known as the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, to authorize a zoning use district reclassification for land located at 3230 Commercial Parkway on the east side of Elvis Presley Boulevard, about 208 feet north of Commercial Parkway Road, by taking the land out of the residential single-family district, the single-family use district, and including it in the commercial mixed-use district. Up for first reading, this ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is Z24-06. The ordinance number is 5915. Item number 17 is a resolution accepting public improvements for Mallory Annex Phase 1, Board of Adjustment Case 20-58, contract number 5413, and releasing bond. There is a request for same night minutes. Item number 18 is a resolution accepting public improvements for Holmes Road Truck Block, Riggy's Holmes Truck Facility, contract numbers 5448 and 5448 amended, and releasing bond. There is a request for same night minutes. Mr. Co-Chair, that concludes our consent agenda. Mr.
Well
Vice
done.
Chair.
That was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Carlisle. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Please show Councilmember Logan as voting yes on this item.
Consent agenda passes. Madam Comptroller, please call the fiscal consent.
Our fiscal consent is number 19. Resolution to accept grant funds in the amount of $35,000 for FY24 bicycle and pedestrian safety grant from the Tennessee Highway Safety Office through the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security, all council districts. This resolution is sponsored by Police Services. There's a request for same night minutes.
Councilwoman Swearingen Washington.
Thank you, Vice Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Carlisle, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
Item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 20.
That will take us to our regular agenda appointments. Memphis Landmarks Commission appointments, Shelley Rainwater and Lauren Tolbert.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Thank you, Chair. The committee recommends approval, and I so move electronically. There you go.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen. She took them on.
He is one.
I got it.
20. Canale, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Please show Councilmember Carlisle is voting yes on this appointment. Item number 20.
Oh, and
That-
me too, and me too. Valerie.
Councilmember Swearingen Washington is voting as well.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to our add-on agenda, item 30.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Took them back up.
Item number 30 is a resolution to reopen the FY24 City Council Community Grant Program. Pardon me? Well, we're going to do item number 30 as the Fairgrounds redevelopment resolution, if everyone's in agreement. Thank you.
Hold your horses.
Item number 30 is a resolution to appropriate $500,000 in CIP allocated in the FY25 CIP budget for Fairgrounds Redevelopment, CD 01107, District 4 and Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Great. I don't have a document, so I'm not saying it.
We're going to pause for just a second.
Welcome to the world of how people get in legal trouble.
Chair or Vice Chair.
We're going to pause for just a second.
Vice Chair, question. Canali. 122, correct? Okay. Just making sure.
We're on 21 and 22. But we talked about it in committee.
Just go back to 22. Or we can sit here.
That 500,000, Carlisle. We talked about it in the committee meeting. All right.
Madam Comptroller, scratch that.
That's true.
Please go to item 21. Do that while we wait for item 30. We'll reread 30. But go to 21 right now, please. When we get the documents, but right now, go ahead and go to 21.
The appointments.
Item number
Wildly different than what was read.
Item number 21 is the appointments to the Memphis and Shelby County Board of Adjustment, perhaps. The appointments are Rebecca Conrad and Gregory Love.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Thank you, Chair. Committee recommends approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Carlisle. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Don't worry about it. Canali, yes. Carlisle, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Now, Madam Comptroller, please go to item 30 in our add-ons, 30 through 35.
Item number 30 is an appointment. Chief Operating Officer, Antonio M. Adams, Sr. There is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Thumbs up.
That's right. That's what I was just thinking.
I think Chair, the committee recommends approval, and I so move.
Thank you. That item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Cooper Sutton. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes.
Oh, please, we need to add some people to this vote for the record. Swearingen Washington. Anyone else?
Can we keep this spirit all year long?
Did we get everybody?
Madam Comptroller, please read item 31.
Chair, the committee recommends approval.
Item number 31.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did you say hold on, dear?
Go to 31. Correct.
Item number 31, an appointment. Our Chief Financial Officer, Walter Person. There's a request for same night minutes.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Chair, the committee recommends approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Now you vote.
Thank you.
Please cast your votes, colleagues.
Canale, yes. Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren abstained.
I need to change that to
I'm
a
sorry.
yes.
I'm sorry.
It
I'm
was the
sorry.
tie
The
that
vote
got
has
me.
been called.
That
Yes.
item passes.
Chairman Smiley, show him his voting yes. And
Voting yes, I got over the tie.
absolutely, Dr. Warren.
Councilman Carlisle, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to take a moment of personal privilege. I rarely speak on appointments or things like this, but I had the opportunity with Ms. Keaton to work with Antonio and Walter through what was probably the most complicated budget process in a long time. And both of these guys, there's a lot that people get to see in the public. There's a lot they don't get to see. There's a lot they can say, a lot they can't say. And I just appreciate the effort, the candor, the honesty, the hard work, the intensity, the grace under pressure publicly. We had some fits and starts behind closed doors, but every time everybody came out, it was with one goal, which was to make it as smooth and given all the things that we had to work through. And I just how much I appreciate both of you guys for your honesty, your integrity, and your hard work. And I think the city's lucky to have you in these positions. And I look forward to working with you over the coming years and wish you all the best. And I know that we're all pulling in the same direction for this great city. So look forward to continuing to work with both of you.
Thank you, Councilman. Madam Comptroller, please go to item 33.
Thank you. Item number 32 is another appointment.
33.
33 is another appointment.
No, 32. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
As long as you're not laughing at me. Item number 32 is Memphis and Shelby County Economic Development and Growth Engine President, Miss Joanne Massey. Request for same night minutes.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Chair, the committee recommends approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Here we go. Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Please show Chairman Smiley is voting yes.
That item passes. Congratulations. Now, Madam Comptroller, you can go to item 33.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Item number 33 is an appointment to the Memphis and Shelby County Land Use Control Board, Keith Norman, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Can I move on the computer?
Will you clear the screen and let we start over there? All right.
Chair, committee met recommends approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members, wait, it still says 32. It still says 32. All right, can I get a second? All right, moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Green.
Chair, the committee met recommends approval, and I so move.
All right.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes. Please show Chairman Smiley is voting yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, would you please call item 34?
Thank you. Item number 34 is a resolution to appropriate $500,000 in CIP allocated in FY25 CIP budget for Fairgrounds Redevelopment, CD 01107, District 4, and Super District 8. This is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilwoman Swearingen Washington.
Thank you, Vice Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Easter Thomas. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen. Hold on. Council, you can't make up your mind. You're out. You can go ahead with the voting screen. Oh, I'm sorry.
What are we doing? Okay. 34?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, number 34 was then HCD. So the HCD committee met, recommended approval, and I so move.
Do it electronically? All right, now we're good. Moved by Logan, seconded by Green.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Warren, yes.
Walker, yes.
Please show Councilmember Walker is voting yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please go to item 35.
Thank you. Item number 35 is a resolution to reopen the FY24 City Council Community Grant Program for 15 days and to amend the resolution to amend the Memphis City Council Community Grant Program for FY25.
Councilman Warren, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We had this presented initially in Executive Committee where I believe Councilwoman Swearingen Washington and my proposals have been molded into one. And I would like to move this, and then I would like to speak on it if possible after Easter Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Easter Thomas, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. Again, thank you, Councilman Warren, for doing this to really give another chance to all the organizations that we want to be able to help. I want to offer a friendly amendment, if you'll take it. Be it further resolved, the first two bullet points, I want to amend that we scratch those out entirely. The ones that say 40% and the ones that say minimum of 10,000. Mainly because I think that we can go back and forth on what amount, what percentage, and what minimum number as a council. And I think really, since this is discretionary allocations, and that they have to do final reporting, and also with the risk assessment that Ms. Jones was referring to, that council members will do their due diligence in their allocations and seeing what they're allocating towards a organization. I remember when we put the 30% up as a council, and that was because mainly, I think it was because some particular council members were giving all their amounts to one place and to try to make it fairer. But I think that the sense that we're in, I don't think we'll probably be doing that, maybe. So I just asked for the amendment just to take the two out.
May I think that the 30% they're talking about is we wanted organizations not to be fully funded by the council, so we wanted them to raise money other than that, so they were moving it up from 30% of their budget to 40% of their budget. So it's not 40% of what we give, I think.
No, that's what I'm saying, yeah, of their budget.
Total budget.
Of their budget. But
you
I mean,
want to keep it at 30?
I was just gonna scratch it all the way for no minimum. You give your discretionary allocation as a council person, you only got 4 years to be able to do it. So if somebody comes out and they're not doing right as the organization you chose to give to, that's on the organization and it's on you as a council person for not doing your due work for whatever that organization is doing. That's all I'm saying. It's just another hoop that if grants administrators and us don't have to do all that counting on the sheet, you know what you're giving to folks as a council person. And so if they're turning in a postcard, which means they're claiming 50,000 and under, if you're granting that organization 50, that may be what needed to get them over the postcard hoop for the next year, to be able to start filing those real 990s. That's just my amendment to say that makes it, just to make it easier. We don't have the big slush of COVID CARES Act or ARPA money that we're additionally passing out everywhere, and we're reduced from 250 to 200. So just to make it as accessible and equitable as possible, that's my amendment act. So take it if you want to. That's just my act.
I will accept both of those as friendly amendments. And what I was going to say afterwards, I was wanting to remove the $10,000 minimum. Okay, so I'm definitely for that, and I'd like to hear other council members if anybody's got other opinions on the 40% and removing it completely. So I'm listening to what my other council members say. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I'll take it on. Colleagues, any objection to those two amendments made by Councilwoman Easter Thomas? Very good. Councilwoman Logan, you're recognized.
Yes, Chairman, we did talk about adding a risk assessment to the program and wanted to make sure that have been included. So this helps us as well as the... Okay. Okay.
I think we may be able to get through it if we just do it. Let's just see what happens. Okay.
Hold on.
But were there any additional adjustments other than just opening it up and people are just talking about other adjustments? I didn't hear it during the meeting. The risk assessment and then the 10,000. So we do it all.
Mr. Chair, point of information. Mr. Chair, point of information.
Councilman Warren, you recognized.
Thank you, sir. I think what our staff is trying to tell us is that we can pass this with the amendments that are brought tonight, but we still can open it back up and add amendments at our next meeting. We just pull it from our minutes, and it's going to come back in the minutes. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's same night minutes, so how do we how do we reopen if it's same night minutes? Has to be reconsidered?
So now, if we just go with your original resolution.
Where is the original?
Can you bring out 15 copies of the original resolution just to reopen? Do that one today, and at the next meeting, we'll combine everybody's feedback for FY25 into one resolution.
Okay, so for people listening at home, what we're looking at doing is we're going to pass this original resolution and with the friendly amendment from.
Just print out your original resolution. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll do everything else in the next meeting.
Okay, so the original resolution essentially says we're going to give 15 days for everybody to
They're
get their
already
stuff
doing it.
in.
Yeah, they're already doing it. I mean, let's just
Councilman
move
Carlisle,
on.
you recognized.
Let's just move on. Let's just withdraw this whole thing. We're making a mess of a molehill out of a mountain. Mountain out of a molehill, whatever.
Okay, item 35 is being withdrawn.
If we'd have just let people give their, yeah, but we'd have been through by.
Moving on. Withdrawn. Please go to item 22.
Give me a 20. Item number 22 is an appointment to the Memphis and Shelby County Land Use Control Board, Michael Winter.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Chair, the committee recommends approval, and I so move.
Moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screens for 22.
Canali, yes. Carlisle, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. And Warren, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 23.
Item number 23 is an ordinance renaming the Lincoln Park Pavilion in honor of Hazel Moore as the Hazel, one moment please. As the Hazel, item number 23 is an ordinance renaming the Lincoln Park Pavilion in honor of Hazel Moore as the Hazel Moore Pavilion in the city of Memphis, up for third and final reading. Ordinance number 5910 is sponsored by council members Swearingen Washington, Warren, Ford, Logan, and Spinoza.
Councilman Warren.
Our committee met, recommended approval, and I so move.
Before, the item was moved by Warren, seconded by White. Anyone not want to be a co-sponsor?
It would be great if everyone was a co-sponsor.
Madam Comptroller, if you'll show all 13 council members as co-sponsors. And you can prepare the voting screen, please.
And somehow she got in and out without us being able to do this.
Because it's supposed to be a surprise, and I didn't want her to know about it. So I asked her daughter to. Don't know them.
For 23, I need 7. Canale, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
Who else?
Please show Spinoza's voting yes. Warren is voting yes. Cooper Sutton is voting yes.
That item passes.
Rhonda Logan is voting yes.
We're done? Okay. Madam Comptroller, please call item 24.
Item number 24 is an ordinance to amend Chapter 21 of the Code of Ordinances of Memphis, Tennessee, governing motor vehicles and traffic, to amend registration fees. Up for third and final reading, ordinance number 5912 is sponsored by the administration.
Councilwoman Green, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. This is, again, some cleanup from budget and the motor vehicle fees after we received some updated information from Clerk Halbert.
Could you move it electronically, please? Moved by Green, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for 24. Hold on. Cooper Sutton?
Yes, the commercial fees are still in there. Yeah, everything's in there. Those weren't impacted at all by this. Yeah, we have an updated schedule. This is the last reading, so it may have been a few weeks ago, but the commercial fees were not impacted. They're all still in there.
Everybody okay to vote?
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to item 26.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Item number 26 is a resolution to approve a 30-year ground lease with four 10-year renewal options for the construction and operation of a high-five entertainment complex on a designated site within the district at Liberty Park with High Five Entertainment LLC, District 4, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Councilwoman Logan.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met, recommended approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Logan, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canale, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Please call item 27.
Item number 27 is a resolution to approve a 30-year ground lease with 6 10-year renewal options for the construction and operation of a mixed-use project with multifamily residences and 12,000 square feet of retail on a designated site with the district at Liberty Park with Liberty Park Residences LLC, District 4, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Councilwoman Logan.
Thank you, Chair. The committee may have recommended approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Logan, seconded by Swearingen, Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canali, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Please go to item 28.
Item number 28 is a resolution to approve a 30-year ground lease with 6 10-year renewal options for the construction and operation of a hotel on a designated site within the district at Liberty Park with Capstone Development LLC. And there was a slight change to this caption after the agenda was published.
Councilwoman Logan.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met recommended approval, and I so move.
Moved by Logan, seconded by Swearingen, Washington, as amended. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
That item passes. Please go to item 29.
Item number 29 is a resolution to appropriate $1 million of the City of Memphis Police Services CIP Project PD 02016, New Mount Moriah Station. The total amount of the $500,000 construction, furniture, fixtures, and equipment, and $500,000 to construction. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Councilwoman Logan.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met recommended approval, and I so move. As Vice Chair.
Item was moved by Logan, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Canali, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes.
That item passes. That brings us to our same night minute items, I believe. Is that correct? We've covered everything? Councilwoman Swearingen, Washington.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Our same night minutes are 1:17, 18, 19, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35.
Same night minutes, moved by Swearingen, Washington. Need a second? Seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the screen.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. White, yes.
Same night minutes pass. This brings us to our favorite part, public comments. Pastor Kenneth Van Buren. If you would approach the podium, please. Give us your name and address. You have 2 minutes to speak, sir.
Good afternoon to the City Council. My name is Pastor Kenneth Van Buren. I'm pastor of No Greater Love Ministries in Sherwood Forest community. I'm coming before you all today because of the fact of a situation that has affected the city of Memphis, and to my utmost dismay, it affected my church services this past Sunday morning when one of my members was accosted in the parking lot, beat up, and their vehicle was taken from them. I'm addressing this city council as a pastor and as a taxpayer and asking you all as a whole, please, ma'am, please, sir, within the next 30 days, we're asking that you all will reconsider the employment of the interim director of the police department because of the fact, first of all, she should have never been appointed, the police director. She came in with dirty hands, and she should have never been appointed by the previous mayor, Mayor Strickland. The reason why I'm saying that is because this situation is getting completely out of hand. And as a pastor of this city, I'm asking you all as a whole, please, ma'am, please, sir, look at the situation as it is now, and then look at the situation as it was before she came. I'm thinking, and I'm saying it, and I'm sure there's plenty of pastors that can come in and tell you the same thing, that we need to ask you all to please, along with the mayor, Mayor Young, go to St. Jude and ask our former police director, Tony Armstrong, to come back and take over the police department, because the same situation that's happening now happened when he was here, except there's a vast difference in what happened. And that is that when he was in place, he addressed the situation head on. And we have not had that with this current police director.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for your comments. I'm very sorry that happened at your church. Pamela Moses. Going once. Christine Fox. Name and address, please, for the record. You have 2 minutes.
Hi, Christine Fox, 244 North McNeil Street, 38112. I just came to comment today on item number 13, which I know that we skipped today, but just, and I know y'all probably don't have the staff report in front of you. So just the changes to the staff report to item 1.9.d are a little confusing as worded. So I'm going to go ahead and read the original wording and then the change to the wording. So the original wording is, any other plans approved by the Memphis City Council or the Shelby County Board of Commissioners after January 1st, 2019 may be considered in any decisions under this development code. The changed wording reads, any other plans approved by the Memphis City Council or the Shelby County Board of Commissioners after December 3rd, 2019 shall be considered in any decisions under this development code. So as it reads right now, it sounds like it effectively eliminates plans that were approved for the bulk of the year of 2019. So it looks like the language may be intended to simplify the criteria that DPD considers before making zoning decisions. So I guess I have two kind of points here. One is just maybe because this has been held, we could look at some clarification with the language. And then my question would be is, are there any plans that were approved in this interim period that is now being cut out that no longer need to be considered in zoning decisions? And is that why the wording changed, right, to make this change?
Ms. Fox, will you do me a favor? Will you email me those questions?
Yes,
Thank
I can
you.
email everyone this question.
Okay, I'll do my best to get you an answer to those questions.
All right.
Thank you for your comments.
So that's it. Thank you.
Joe Kent.
Joe Kent, 5111 Flamingo. Taxpayer justice is the most inclusive public paradigm that has ever existed and will ever exist. You can't be outbranded. Next, today's MRPP oversight hearing was a complete sham. You actually let MRPP off the hook by focusing on the entire riverfront, as opposed to demanding a schedule for work that has already been paid for and supposed to have already been done at Mud Island and the Gateway. Coletta said theatrically, there is blood and feces in the restrooms. Okay, clean the restrooms up and open the $582,000 restrooms for public use. Clean it up, open them up. I actually believe MRPP may be renting out some of the restrooms for housing. Call it a conspiracy theory, but it's kind of weird. But next, with all the controversy, this council did not care to include taxpayer MRPP opposition in committee testimony. That's information you did not want. I would humbly ask for a transparent readout of all Accelerate Memphis allocations, contractor amounts, contractors, and disbursements. Does anyone care about $200 million? Anybody care about that? Finally, with tons of black pandering marketing supporting public money, tons of public money is being spent and ripped off in District 8, concentrated in downtown. And all of that occurred with overwhelming District 8 support. It's not racism. And matter transparency needs to improve. They're not being transparent at all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kent. Johnny Mosley.
Good evening. My name is Johnny Mosley, 1150 Pelican Lane, Memphis, Tennessee, 38109. I just want to take this opportunity to let you all know that I heard the City Council discussion on matter this morning. And as Chairman of Citizen for Better Service, I can truly say that this City Council and the Mayor are going to look into the situation. I wrote an article, an editorial in the Daily Memphian about a couple of months ago, in which I asked and called upon the City Council and the Mayor to hold matter accountable, especially in light of a $60 million deficit. We all know who's going to be hurt the most by that $60 million deficit. It is those bus riders who definitely depend on the matter systems to get them to their destination. I know for a fact that they are hurting. I am constantly getting calls. I'm getting calls from people who are standing at bus stops, waiting an hour and a half to 2 hours for a bus. That's a shame. And there's too much egoism at the Memphis Area Transit Authority. People who are more concerned about titles and accolades. It's not about that right now. It's about doing what is right for the riders in this city and doing what is right for the city of Memphis, period. And I want to continue to ask this council and the mayor to continue to hold Mount accountable and to make sure that those, especially who are standing at those bus stops in the heat, can hear from this city council and hear from the mayor of this city. Thank you all for what you did this morning.
Thank you, Mr.
Especially
Mosley.
my district city Councilmember Ed Ford.
Thank you, Mr. Mosley. Sammy Hunter?
Yes, my name is Sammy Hunter. I live at 4211 Park Chester Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38118. And I'm also the co-chairman of the Memphis Bus Riders Union. I also want to thank you all, council, for doing what y'all did today, because now we got to step in the right direction toward the bus riders. And what they've been going through for these years has been despicable. Like Mr. Mosley said, they're standing out here 3 hours waiting on buses not on time, people losing jobs, and they're taxpayers too. So I thank you all for y'all decision. I know we're not there yet, but it's a start in the right direction, and I sure really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Colleagues, that concludes public comment. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We're adjourned.